In Ghana, football is more than just a game. It's an identity, it's passion, and above all, it's pride. And this week, that pride takes center stage at the Accra Sports Stadium, where the nation's rising stars, the Black Princesses, stand just one match away from writing the next chapter in a remarkable story. After a commanding 2-0 victory over Tunisia in their first leg in Tunis of their second round qualifier, Ghana's under-20 women are firmly in control. They have done this since their first appearance in 2010 to 2024 editions and are confident to continue the race with a new set of ladies to make the nation proud. But every player knows the job isn't done until the final whistle. And Sarah Nyako, Ivy Oseo Owusu, and their teammates are ready for the task.
Yeah, it has been good. The training has been good. And if you put your concentrating in training, it will not be difficult for you.
How do you feel knowing very well that you will be part of a team if Ghana qualify for?
Yeah, I'll be excited because I didn't go for the World Cup last year. And I pray that this year I'll be part of the team. Inshallah, we will qualify to the World Cup. I'll be very, very excited.
You face Tunisia on Sunday. How ready are you?
Yeah, we are ready. We are ready. We are much ready.
First and foremost, I would like to thank Almighty God for how far He has brought us, my teammates and coaches. The journey has not been easy, but we were determined to qualify this year also and do better in next year's World Cup. It was a collective effort from my teammates, and we listened to the instructions given to us by our coach. Preparation has been going on smoothly since we got back from Tunisia, and we are doing our very best to beat the Tunisians on home soil. We want to make Ghana proud. Ghanaians should expect a good performance from us, and we know we have to score a lot more goals since we are playing in our homes. I know God will be by our side, and I'm calling on all the leaders and Ghanaians individually to come out and support us to victory.
For over a decade, the Black Princesses have carried the torch of women's football in Ghana, consistently representing the country on the world stage, inspiring a new generation. Their journey is more than results. It's about resilience, grit, and pride. This squad, a perfect blend of emerging talent and experience, have fought through rigorous training, tough qualifiers, and mental trials to reach this point. This Sunday, September 28th, the return leg awaits. A win or a draw will send the Black Princesses into the third round of qualifiers for the 2026 FIFA Under-20 Women's World Cup. Head coach Charles Sampson, a former Under-20 Black Starlet and Ghana international himself, brings both experience and passion to this young side, helping shape not just players but leaders and their future.
I started my coaching career coaching male all the way to female football. I've been into female football almost 8 years now in Sweden, so I'm a bit conversant with the terrain, so there is no any difference.
Your team Black Princesses has a very successful and unique story when it comes to the global stage. They've qualified to the World Cup since 2010. For you, making sure that Ghana gets another spot this year to go for the 2026 U20 World Cup, how has preparation been for you and difficult things that we don't see?
Difficulties are always there, and there are always things that one cannot change. And then my philosophy is not to put energy in things that I cannot change. So I've been very focused on the team itself, how to create an identity, how to create an environment that the girls feel very important and feel and trust the ideas that we're bringing out. To be honest, I've been very, very amazed. We have very disciplined and nice ladies here in Ghana. And with the talent that we have, I think sky is the limit. My focus on the girls' focus is all about the headline in front of us. So now it's Tunisia, and when we take it on, then we talk about the next stage.
You had a taste of Tunisia last weekend. I know this game will be a walkover for you, but facing them at home, does it bring any pressure to you?
Pressure is part of the game. We are teaching the girls to be mentally tough, to know what it takes to play. The families are here, we are playing home. Of course, they are a bit jittery or nervous, which is also part of it, but they have to find a way to deal with it. So we are helping them psychologically to be prepared.
How do you impact them aside being a coach?
I'm a father myself, a father of 4. I've been in young people's life all my life. I work also in the school in Sweden, so being around young girls and young boys is my everyday life. I think that gives me a bit of advantage, how I understand them and psychologically how I'm there for them. So I'm very happy what we have as at now. We have good chemistry. The girls are feeling loved. They are feeling appreciated. They are liking what they are being given. They are responding really well. So I'm happy with that.
Your final words as you go into Tunisia's game?
We hope to see a lot of Ghanaians to come in to see us. This is the first time we are showcasing ourselves to the country, and we are playing at home. So I'm really looking forward to see a lot of people to come and cheer the girls up, and also to see what they have been preparing for all this while.
And with it, the chance to secure something extraordinary, their 8th consecutive appearance on the global stage. This is not just a dream. This is legacy in motion. A generation after generation of fierce, talented young women carrying the national flag into the world's biggest youth football stage.
Is Ghana's pride on the pitch. For you, what will be the feeling when you know that Ghana have picked the spot for the 8th consecutive time?
It will be amazing. That's my dream, that's my goal. Myself being a Ghanaian, being a former football player, coming in to contribute what I have learned outside. Women football means a lot to me. I've been engaged in it for a while now. I see how women football in Ghana has been rising, and that encourages me a lot. So for me, my aim is to also make sure that we qualify to the World Cup, and not only to qualify, but to do really well.
The Princesses have delivered moments of brilliance, resilience, and belief. Their journey so far since 2010 has been built on discipline, teamwork, and national pride, but they need one final push. It's moment of history, of unity, of national pride.
The Black Princesses are making, or they're hoping to make their 8th consecutive appearance in the U20 FIFA Women's World Cup. For you as a sports journalist who follow the team, what can you say when we talk about Black Princesses in Ghana?
I mean, they are one of the fastest growing national teams to mention, because most often it has always been about players who have been through the youth ranks. When I say the youth ranks, even the coaches who guide them are people that have been through the youth ranks. If you look at this current setup, you have someone like Joyce Boateje, who has been with the U15s, at some point with the U17s, and now I am with the U20. So it's a gradual, intentional process to get them to understand the means and then the ways of the national team. And I'm not surprised that they are the most talked about national team. They are the team that has qualified to the World Cup the most, as far as the continental stage or the global stage is concerned. So 7 appearances, they are aiming for the 8th. I mean, it's a big thing for Ghana as far as their Princesses is concerned. Everyone would want to mention the fact that maybe the Black Stars are the biggest selling point. The Black Queens are another selling point. But for the Black Princesses, the fact that they've been able to achieve those feats also gives them that mention in that category as far as the priorities of the national team is concerned.
Looking at this crop of players, it looks like we have new faces from the Women's Premier League. What kind of brand does it give to our women's football?
I mean, it gives you a lot of encouragement, tells you the kind of quality that we have in the Women's Premier League. And one thing that I get to notice is the fact that those who play in the Women's Premier League are very young. Because at under 20 level, you are playing the Women's Premier League and you get to represent the national team. It's a huge thing for you as a player. And you have some of these players who have gone as high as, carrying the whole of a team behind their shoulders. And for someone like Sarah Nyakun, you look at that dream setup from last season or 2 seasons ago, she was heavily involved. Last season, she was she was like the core of the team after Sarah or after Stella Nyamiche left them at some point. She was the main orchestrator of this team. Look at her involvement at the CAF at the Wafubi Women's Champions League qualifiers. It tells you the kind of quality she has. Look at the back line where you have someone like Fatih, someone like Juliana Jachewa, someone at some points. I mean, we are going to miss Comfort here, but then the fact that she has been involved tells you the kind of quality she's been able to. Went to the national team, the senior side, and slotted in calmly, played all games at the WAFCON level. So it gives you that sense or that comfortability that we have players who are capable of jumping onto the national team level and then delivering right away. And the fact that they last week against Tunisia, they had to do it with even without someone like Latifa Musa was quite staggering, because look, as far as this U17, U20 is concerned, she's also a key member of it. And to come from these lower tier clubs or the Women's Premier League, if you want to put it, and just have one foreign face in it, it's a big thing for them and for the coaches to rely on home-based, homegrown players to be able to advance in their way through some of these qualifiers.
It's Ghana's pride on the pitch. Black Princesses chase 8 consecutive World Cup spots. This Sunday, September 28th at the Accra Sports Stadium. Be there.
Ongoing time. Wait for it, wait for the ball, wait for the line, good, then up. There you go. Okay. So we do it well. We have a player as a decoy, so don't cheat and be good.